Hello and welcome to Cinema Sense, the show where I give my 2 cents on whether or not a movie may be worth your hard-earned cash at the box office. I'm your host and unqualified film critic, Bryce Cooke, and today we're going to be diving into the gritty character piece, Joker. In Joker, we the audience are transported to the city of Gotham in the 1980s, a time of economic disparity for those within its city limits. We follow Gotham resident Arthur Fleck, a struggling party clown riddled with mental illness and an unfortunate tendency to make those around him feel uneasy. As Arthur is repeatedly cast aside by the society he calls home, how will he cope? You know, this is the movie I didn't even know I needed, but boy, now I know, I still don't. Look, my review of this film is bound to be polarizing. You're either going to absolutely love everything I have to say, or you're going to want to poop in my Cheerios, which is both gross and unnecessary, and please find better ways of managing your anger. But either way, for better or for worse, let's dive into it. First, the good. The acting in this film is masterful, and I mean across the board. Joaquin Phoenix, Robert De Niro, Zazie Beetz, everyone. Everyone kills it. This movie is made to make you feel awkward and uncomfortable, and Joaquin Phoenix nails it. As Arthur Fleck, he just oozes social awkwardness and mental instability to the level that just made me basically cringe throughout the entire movie. The costuming, scene design, and cinematography of this film is also outstanding and helps to paint the tone of the movie perfectly. But for all of the tingles that the powerhouse performances of the cast deliver, I just found a substantial number of things I disliked about this film that I could not get past. Don't worry, I will speak generally here in order to avoid spoilers, but the film is disgustingly repetitive. I mean, the entire movie is just variations of Fleck being tragically mistreated until he has some sort of outburst, which on its own would be totally fine if it ramped up to anything, but instead it just resets to 0 and we start the whole cycle over again. Not to mention about an hour of runtime in this film is just watching Joaquin Phoenix dance awkwardly or laugh uncontrollably. It's not until like the last 30 minutes of this 2-hour film that we get any sort of substantial change in scenery, and even then, at least to me, it felt like a lackluster payoff. Perhaps my greatest critique of this film, though, is with the script itself. This movie was sold to me as an origin story of the Joker, by far the greatest and most complex villain of Batman legend. I wanted to see Arthur Fleck transition from the tragic version of himself into the twisted, captivating, maniacal genius that is the Joker, and I'm still waiting for it. As the script is written, Arthur Fleck definitely visually transforms into the Joker, but I am in no way convinced that he has the capacity to become a criminal mastermind. A psychopath, yes. Unhinged, definitely. But a criminal mastermind, no. I mean, I saw so much potential while watching the film with Arthur Fleck's character, but was continuously let down by the lack of payoff. And I may be a biased fan here, but I just don't feel like the Joker character needs an origin story. Part of the complexity and allure to the Joker has always been the mystery in his development, and I feel like this script just weakened the concept of the Joker as a character overall. In the end, looking at this film solely as an art piece, it is stunning in the amount of dedication shown by the cast toward their roles and the amount of attention to detail and care given to the cinematography of the film. As entertainment though, they lost me. I was hooked in the beginning, and they reeled me back in at the end, but everything in between just felt like an Oscar-pandering snooze fest. But that's just my 2 cents on the subject. Do you agree? Disagree? Let me know in the comments because I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for another review in the next episode of Cinema Sense.